Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Tuesday. I have come home from some really great meetings and I have something I need to kind of bitch about. And I can't decide what I want to bitch about first. I know, you're so excited already, aren't you? Yeah, so let me start with the voicemail, and I saved this for you because it's one of the most annoying things ever. I'm going to hopefully get this right. Oh, so it's a Sprint customer and they're going to give out her number, so I'll pull it away so that you don't necessarily hear all the numbers, because, you know, as much as I would love for everyone to have her number and call and thank her for this text to landline message.
Companion support me this Saturday. I am performing at the Palms on Santa Monica, just west of La Cienega. 6 to 9 private message. Come hang with me, XX Indra.
I can't even understand
Text to landline.
half of what that says. And thank you for using text to landline. I don't want to use text to landline. Stop doing that. That's annoying. Send a fucking postcard. Don't text to landline a casting office, even if that office happens to be out of the home. That's just rude. Don't do that. I don't know who you are, and I don't want to come see your show, because I couldn't even if I wanted to, because who can understand that? All right, so I got some email, and it's from an actor promoting some kind of event that he's got coming up, and he did not use BCC, so I printed it out. He did break down the amount of alphabet he used for each email, and I know this because I received this email 3 times. Here it is at my main address from my, these are all email addresses, from my email address that is on IMDb Pro. So he got, you know, it's not like I'm hiding from people. I don't want people to know the address. But so everybody who has an email address that begins with a number, an A, or a B, and it looks like the beginning of C, received this one. I recognize a lot of my colleagues on here. They're all very nice people, but I'm sure they are just as pissed off as I am about this whole thing. And then this one, let me make sure I get it right. This one came from Keith's email account, and he forwarded it to me. Oh, no, that's not, well, anyway, the one that came from Keith's email account was just 2 pages. Yes, here it is. Okay, and so Keith forwarded it to me, and it's got a bunch of casting addresses and agents and managers and producers, and good for you, dude. You're really good at collecting email addresses of people who now want nothing to do with you, because you have now just spammed all of us and done so in such a public way that we now all have one another's email addresses, and so do all these other people that we don't know. Best of all, he used one of my Gmail accounts that I only use because he submitted for the showcase, and I sent him an email about his audition appointment. No, that's not true. Sent a C-mail with a survey. We do a thing with the showcase where before anybody gets an audition appointment, we do a level of screening where they have to answer some questions about what their expectations are, what their goals are, just to make sure we're dealing with people who are realistic about what a showcase can do for them and not. And so the only reason he even has this address is because he submitted on the showcase, and then of course wasn't available to audition. And so this one has 7 pages of email addresses that begin somewhere in the late C's and go all the way, here's info, yeah, all the way to the late J's. And then the next one came to Keith, which is why that one's got the K's and the L's and the start of the M's. So I almost have a full collection here of people who never want to hear from this actor again. Not good. Now, one of the things that I do, and you may find this very interesting, is when someone emails me for the first time, I actually take the text of the email they send me for the first time and put it in the notes section of a contact file that I create for them in my Entourage address book. And I do this because, especially, I started doing it with Hollywood Happy Hour. It's really useful on this, because on Hollywood Happy Hour, I'll have someone who signs up for Hollywood Happy Hour saying, I'm an actor just starting out, I'm in Oklahoma, I'm looking to move to LA someday, and then 3 or 4 months later they'll decide they want to kind of have fun with people, so they'll start posting as if they're an agent that everybody knows here in LA. And it's been really useful to be able to go back to that first message that they send signing up for the group and say, hey, guess what, I'm on to you. You sent me your IMDb page when you signed up for Hollywood Happy Hour. Now stop being a dick, stop being a troll, get out of my life. And that's what the acronym is on this video. It's O.M.G.W.T.F.G.O.O.M.L. That last part, get out of my life. So this guy who sent to thousands of industry email addresses, actually had reached out to me a couple of months ago with an email that said, you gotta see this guy, brilliant, and a YouTube link, an IMDb link, and a Facebook link. And then within 20 minutes or so, he wrote back again and used the exact same format of the message, the exact same format of the subject line, which made this claim really tough to believe. That this original message didn't come from him. But he said, hey Bon, my little sister likes to try and help me with my career and gets on my IMDb Pro and sends my demo reel and stuff to casting people. She told me she sent one to you, and I went, ah! Please forgive her. I asked her not to do that anymore. She means well, but that was uncool. You're one of my Facebook friends, and I don't want to bother you. Thanks for understanding, and omit her email. You're the best. So-and-so. Okay, so-and-so, since you're my Facebook friend, I really hope you see this because I want you to learn from this. Fucking use BCC or I'm going to punch you in the pecker. Got it? It is rude to use any kind of communication to anybody that doesn't know one another and spam out email addresses like that. It's just rude. I don't understand why the email software doesn't just default to protect email addresses unless you opt to make them shown to one another because it's a group of people who need to be emailing back and forth on a specific topic. And that is just so much less often the way you use email than with these broadcast spam crap. Okay, same thing with Facebook. Oh my God, people who send out messages on Facebook, be my fan, be my fan. Okay, first of all, I can't be your fan. I know too many actors and I'm not going to play favorites, not in public, no way, not going to happen. But when you send that to me and 40 people I've never met, and we all get the Facebook message, and then these people start going, oh my God, I'm so excited for you, and your daughter's adorable lately. I saw her on your page, and oh, you got a dog. I'm so happy for you. Oh, and I'm sorry to hear about your husband. Has he stopped with the drinking? I'm like, really? Riveting. Not at all. So yes, I hate that the Facebook has that default of reply to all on those things, especially when these people aren't even friends with one another. But there's a way to do that. A, just leave me off those. Or B, hit the little reply button right under the person that you want to reply to. Right under their little name and picture, there's a little reply button so that you don't hit the big blue send to all. Oh my God, did I say that I had things to rant about? Okay, so, and anyway, it's not just the email and it's not just the Facebook, it's the don't text to landline ever. That is so annoying. Otherwise, I've had a really great day. We met with some really neat people with some exciting things that are going on in our real life, not our industry life, and that's kind of terrifying and thrilling at the same time. And as I'm saying this, Thwok is walking across behind me, so you may actually get to see her if I stall out how long I'm talking here, but I really don't want to draw this out anymore because it's already the longest video in the history of time. Isn't it, baby? You want to come say hi? You want to come say hi? Look who's there. Hi, Thwok. Want to come say hi? It's a trick. It's a trick. Okay. Riveting. Okay, that's all I got. Bye, guys. Mwah.